3, 2, 1.
Good everyone, GarageKing here, and today I was looking to dress up my Tesla. Well, actually it was the other day I found this company that makes these hubcaps for the various models of Tesla and even for non-Tesla owners. Now, they looked pretty different, and I've never seen anything like them, not even on Amazon. So I figured I'd give them a try, and hopefully, well, you know what, hopefully I get enough views and it'll pay for these hubcaps because there is value, but they're still not cheap. But as you can see, like I mentioned, unique. They're like clear. Some of them are clear, some of them are white, some of them are dark colors. You can get various patterns and you can even create custom, you know, whatever you want. So I just found them very, very unique. Now there's two styles. There's a clip-on, like your factory wheels, and there's the screw-on. So I opted to get the screw-on that uses a center nut. So what's in the box? First, we get these double-sided stickers. I'll show you how to use them. Then you do get a screwdriver. You also get more double-sided stickers, and these are for the Tesla caps right here that go inside the nuts. And then you get this fancy torque tool, and this is for torquing the nut down. You can see how the Tesla, I guess, they're not really stickers, but they're more or less emblems. They are super flush onto that. I know I called it earlier a nut, but it's actually, I guess, well, you could call it a bolt. Let's keep going here. Here's what they look like. I was very impressed with the plastic, and even on the back. What I found interesting was the rubber, and you're probably asking me, what do you mean about rubber? Well, take a closer look. There you go, you can see it's not felt, and I guess this is going to, or supposed to, ride right on the lip of the rim. So let's see. So we're outside with my Tesla, and as you can see, I have center caps in the wheels. Now there's two ways to get out the center caps. You can either take the wheel off and pop them off from the inside, or you can pop them from the outside. But if you pop them from the outside, you wanna make certain you have a very, very thin tool not to damage any paint. So this tool that I have is super thin. I actually bought it from my Snap-on dealer, but I was able to find it on Amazon. So I'll throw the link in the description for you if you want this tool, and I use that trim tool on absolutely everything, not just Tesla. So I do promote this tool because I absolutely love it, and it pretty much works on everything. All right, so once you have the center caps out, now what you have to do is install this sort of hub thing, and I found it easiest to install if I use that second piece and pushed it in, but obviously I wasn't able to push it in all the way. It is a tight fit, so I used a rubber mallet and I was able to seat it that way. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the double-sided tape and you're going to stick it onto this sleeve here, as you can see. Now the double-sided tape is super thin, so it's actually a little bit of a challenge I found just to pull it off and to install it. And you'll see what I mean right here. This one here, I couldn't even pull it off on my own, so what I did is I took it off the backing there and sort of stuck it on, and then as you can see, I'm just peeling it away, and then it'll finally separate. There you go, you can see it's separating. And the reason for that is it's just super thin, but one of the reasons it has to be super thin is for those Tesla caps to go in the middle if you want them to be flush and not protruding, which obviously you want. So once you have that conquered, it's time to go back outside, and you can see here the tape is quite sticky, which is good. So you stick it to the wheel and you make sure it's flush with the wheel. It only goes on one way, and as you can see, it is plenty strong to hold the wheel. So it should stay on. Now, if you find yourself having to remove them in the future for whatever reason, and the double-sided tape doesn't work anymore, I tried painter's tape just as a test. So I thought, you know, for the future, and it did work. Then what you're gonna do is you're going to line up the slots. So take a look at this. I'll give you a little bit different camera angle. And there you can see there's the slots that have to be lined up. And then what you're gonna do is push the front of the hubcap in. And you can see there, I'm actually moving it, and you can see it's lined up and it's moving, and there's another angle right there. Now this is necessary because if those grooves are not lined up, it's just not going to work. Now I should mention that you have to apply a little bit of pressure to the center of the hubcap. That is a must to keep the grooves aligned. If you just relax it all, they won't line up. And then the next step is just to torque them down with the included torque wrench or torque tool, whatever you want to call it, that adapter thing. And it's quite obvious once they're torqued down, they just don't turn anymore. Just don't over tighten them. Now, the next thing is the Tesla caps. How well does it look with the Tesla caps? On or off, I wasn't too sure. So that's what it looks like putting the little Tesla cap in. Let me give you a little pan over right here. This is what it looks like without one. I thought they looked a lot better with the Tesla caps in. So I'm just going to install them. Once again, you got to use that super thin double-sided tape. And this way our Tesla caps will be nice and flush. Fit and finish, are they all they're cracked up to be? Well, I was actually quite impressed, if I can say so. So here I'm going to give you a little bit of a pan in, and you can see how they ride right on the lip of the alloy wheel. They are centered super nice, and the other thing is, if you're the type of person that rubs the curb sometimes, I think they'll save you from getting curb rash on your wheels because they do stick out a bit. So I was really impressed. It's a unique looking wheel that I wasn't able to find anywhere else, and some drift click in the evening led me to them. They are customizable and they're only limited by your imagination. So you know what? I think they look really good. What do you think? Please leave it in the comments below. Let me know if you think they look as good as I think they look. Anyway, that is it for this week's video. I hope you all enjoyed. GarageKing over and out, and I hope to see you next week.